Do you have old glass jars? Don't throw them away. Instead of discarding them, you can repurpose these jars in creative and practical ways. Not only will you be reducing waste, but you'll also be adding a touch of charm to your kitchen. Imagine transforming those plain jars into beautiful storage solutions that are both functional and aesthetically pleasing. You can use them to organize your kitchen. Fill them with everyday essentials like pasta, rice, or spices. Label each jar for easy identification and place them on your shelves. This not only keeps your kitchen tidy but also makes it easier to find what you need when cooking. It's easy and fun to turn old jars into something new and useful. Gather some craft supplies like paint, markers, and ribbons. Let your creativity flow as you decorate each jar to match your kitchen's theme or your personal style. This can be a fun activity to do alone or with family and friends. This way you help the environment and your kitchen looks great. By reusing jars, you're contributing to a more sustainable lifestyle. Plus, the satisfaction of seeing your beautifully organized kitchen with your own handmade creations is priceless. Let's get started on this exciting project. We'll make your kitchen beautiful and organized. With just a few simple steps, you can transform your space into a well-organized haven. Labeling and arranging jars not only adds to the visual appeal but also enhances functionality. We'll use simple things you already have. No need to buy expensive materials. Look around your home for items like markers, labels, and ribbons. These everyday items can be used to create stunning jar designs. Let's create something special together. Join us in this fun and rewarding DIY project. By the end, you'll have a kitchen that's not only more organized but also uniquely yours. So grab those old jars and let's get started on this creative journey. Here's what you need for this project. First, gather some empty glass jars. They can be of any size you prefer depending on what you plan to store in them. Make sure to clean them thoroughly using warm water and soap. This step is crucial to ensure that your jars are free from any dust or residues. After washing, dry them properly with a towel. Next, you'll need some paint. Choose your favorite colors to make your jars look vibrant and personalized. Along with the paint, have a set of paintbrushes ready. Additionally, get some labels or a marker. These will help you to identify the contents of each jar easily. Think about what you want to put inside your jars. It could be anything from kitchen supplies, food items to your favorite trinkets. The choice is entirely up to you. Having a clear idea of what will go into each jar will help you organize better. Before you start, gather all your supplies in one place. This includes the jars, paint, brushes, labels, and the items you plan to store. Organizing everything beforehand will make the process smoother and more enjoyable. Setting up your workspace in an organized manner can make a huge difference. A tidy and well-prepared area will not only make the project more enjoyable, but also more efficient. Take your time to arrange everything neatly. Now that you have everything ready and your workspace is set up, it's time to dive into the fun part. Let's get started on this exciting DIY project and unleash your creativity. First, clean your jars. This is an essential step to ensure that your paint adheres properly to the surface. Any residue or dirt left on the jar can cause the paint to peel off later. So, take your time and make sure every inch of the jar is thoroughly cleaned. Use warm water and soap. Warm water helps to break down any grease or grime, making it easier to clean. A good dish soap will help to remove any oils that might be on the jar. Scrub the jar inside and out to make sure it's spotless. Make sure the jars are completely dry. Any moisture left on the jar can interfere with the paint. You can let them air dry on a rack, or use a clean towel to speed up the process. It's crucial that the jars are bone dry before you start painting. We don't want any water mixing with the paint. Water can dilute the paint and cause it to run or not adhere properly. Now let's paint. Gather all your supplies including your paint, brushes, and any other tools you might need. You can paint the entire jar or just the lid. It's up to you. If you want a more subtle look, just paint the lid. For a bolder statement, paint the entire jar. Be creative and have fun with it. You can even use stencils or tape to create patterns. Choose colors that match your kitchen. Think about the overall color scheme and pick shades that will complement your existing decor. You can go for a monochromatic look or mix and match different colors for a more eclectic feel. Let the paint dry completely before moving on to the next step. This can take a few hours depending on the type of paint you're using. Be patient and make sure the paint is fully dry to the touch before handling the jars. Now it's time to label your jars. You can use pre-made labels or write directly on the jar with a marker. What will you put in your jars? The possibilities are endless. You can store flour, sugar, pasta, or snacks. Be creative and have fun with it. Make it your own.